Happy Cinco de Mayo. Feliz Dia de Cinco de Mayo y Feliz Lunes. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend if you enjoyed it, especially the holiday. Or being a fact about the sports, right? Boxing, Garcia, Canelo, if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys saw it, celebrated with friends or family. I was going for Garcia and Canelo. Garcia, I didn't see it. I didn't see none of the fights, but at least I heard about it. Garcia lost, but Canelo won. So how about you guys? You guys were going for anyone in particular or didn't care about it? As far as Cinco de Mayo is concerned, do you guys still celebrate it? I mean, as family, as friends. I remember I have a lot of memories, dude, especially like with my daughter being a kid, and obviously the school and everything like that. And do I have stuff to celebrate Cinco de Mayo or some around the neighborhood, right, like the city. And I'm pretty sure they still do it here and there. You know what I mean? I just haven't really been up on it, obviously, because I keep myself busy with my son, work, the daily grind, everything else that we got to do in life, right? Um, but I mean, it's good memories that I have. But one thing I do, as far as Cinco de Mayo is concerned, que más habla español, right? Like when they're kids, do your kids speak Spanish? Do you teach your kids how to speak Spanish? Do you want them to know how to speak Spanish? You know? Como a mí me gustaría. When it came to my daughter, I mean, she was very bilingual, bro. I mean, she was even helping the teachers out of her school. You know what I mean? Like in the class, because she knew, obviously, how to be caring, interacting with other kids, but knowing the fact how to understand and speak Spanish and English, she would be helpful. You know what I mean? That's a lot of beautiful memories I have with my child, with my daughter in school, knowing those two languages. With my son, of course, it's a little bit different because, well, a mother figure is not in his life like 24/7, like the way I am, being the fact that I got custody of my son. But doesn't mean he doesn't see her, right? Because I mean, we're good terms, and here and there now, whenever, of course, they reach out, then by all means, you know what I mean. Um, I try to teach my son Spanish. One thing I always now I am more. It was kind of my fault in the beginning where I wasn't speaking to him as much Spanish. He does understand it, but like he does understand it. He'll reply to you in English, right? If you tell him something in Spanish. But I'm trying to help him speak a little bit more, especially like Spanish, teaching him like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Okay, pues estoy bien. Muchas gracias. Como tú estás? I'm trying to like put him more on game on Spanish and trying to teach him that way. I was even thinking about doing about Sundays, like Spanish Sundays. Like me and my son, and I could show you like how I'm teaching him how to speak Spanish. Well, at least more. You know. So I got that on mind. Hopefully that could happen. Trembly, hello, hey, what's up? Happy Mondays, happy Cinco de Mayo. I love Jack Grillish. Hello, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm not the one that's loving Jack, right? Is the username right there. What's up, Jack Grillish? How old are you? I'm 40, homie. I'm 40 years old. 40, feeling young at heart and still going. You know what I mean? Trying to be the best parent, father I could be. Trying to be the best provider I could be, and you know what I mean. Hopefully, be a good husband whenever that time comes. How about yourself, man? How old are you? But back what I was saying about the Cinco de Mayo thing. Hopefully, you guys been enjoying it or enjoying this day. It is kind of cloudy. It's supposed to be some drizzle here and there, right here in southern part of California. I don't know how is the weather where you guys are at. How is it? But I'm gonna try to teach my son more Spanish because I think it's important, especially if you're a parent or you have family that can speak Spanish or do speak Spanish, especially like in a household. Dude, it's like might as well try. It, teach them and show them that hey, it's good to learn that. You know what I mean? It'll benefit you in a lot of ways. Not just Spanish, right? But I mean, any other languages. You know what I mean? Would be of a help and could help out, right? And it will be beautiful because you're able to interact with a lot of people from different cultures, different backgrounds, even people you never thought you'll probably have a conversation with. You're like, oh man, I didn't know we ever talked to this person, but because since you obviously know their language, hey, it's all love. Tremby, Vot Dovin. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? So yeah, I'll be on here for like a little minute. not too long, but like a few more minutes because I got to do something. Just decided to jump on, say hello. So who wanted to say good morning, you know what I mean? And happy Monday, happy Cinco de Mayo. Let me guess, y'all gonna eat tacos today or what? Man, I love tacos, but come on now. Sometimes it's like we gotta switch it up, man. You know what I mean? Switch up from the tacos. I like bambazos. You guys know what bambazos is? I love that. Of course, carne asada, frijoles, rice, yeah, pollo. You know what I mean? All that. So you guys doing anything for Cinco de Mayo or what? You guys gonna drink? Don't drink and drive now. You know what I mean? It is kind of fresh, you know what I mean? But I don't like driving with the jacket on. I feel like I'm over like stuffed in the car. So I like to take off my jacket in the car. You know what I mean? Even though it's cold outside. I hate that feeling of the. I don't know, like if I'm too covered up. You know. Are you guys liking the weather, the crazy weather, or what? What's going on with the politics? A lot of stuff, huh? The most recent thing I heard that this guy is talking about. He's planning to reopen the Alcatraz prison and make it into like a prison. You know what I mean? Like a back in function. I don't even know if that's even possible. It doesn't what do you call it? To cut off all the electricity, power, like all the pipes should be old. You know what I mean? Imagine the cost to try to rebuild it to restore it, right? I mean, that's what I heard. I'm just giving you my input. And if you guys want to share any input, any information, anything you guys want to talk about, by all means. We got a few minutes. You know what I mean? I'll be on here for like probably like 5, 6 more minutes. I'll end the stream. Unfortunate. Because I love to keep talking to y'all. You know what I mean? But I got to do what I got to do. I'll try to jump on later if possible. But if not, hopefully you guys have a good day. Be productive. Stay positive. And it being the fact that it is Cinco de Mayo, if we do celebrate in some sort of way, whether it be drinking, going out, whatever's, just be safe in what you do and enjoy it. Baby A, what's going on today, hermano? It's me from Chicago. Hey, what's up from Chicago? Much love, man. Much love from Chicago. Chicago is a place I always wouldn't mind to visit, you know what I mean? The mother of my daughter is from Chicago, which is kind of weird. Not weird in a sense, but I mean, when I hear Chicago, I mean, I have that reminder. So what's up, Chicago? But nothing going on today, bro. I mean, I'm right here. I'm about to pick up my little one. You know what I mean? Handle the daily grind afterwards, man. And the weather's nice. It's nice and fresh. At least decent to go do the daily grind, right? To do something. If you guys do exercise, hey, it's good to do a little workout. You know. Usually, I like to do workouts every day and every morning if I can. I mean, if possible. Any little bit helps. Baby A, how was your weekend, hermano? It was good. Thank you. I mean? I went out, I hanged out with my son, of course, with family, and with the lady I've been seeing too. Went out with her, did some shopping. We hit the Santa Fe Spring Swamp Meet. We went over there, you know what I mean? And it was beautiful. The weather was kind of windy, kind of drizzled a bit, but nothing too crazy that we didn't, that it kind of ruined the day, so to say, you know what I mean? So, but it was good, man. How about yours? How about your weekend? Trend by. Hey, much love. Thank you. I bought my son his Happy Meal. You know what I mean? He's gonna be happy having this Happy Meal. Minecraft, especially. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys seen one of the videos. Me and my son, I posted up a little short. I went with my son. I took him to go watch the new Minecraft movie. You know what I mean? And it was funny. I didn't know Jack Black was in it. I didn't know there was a Minecraft movie. That's the funny part. Because my son is the one who's telling me about it. Let me see what time is it. All right. You know what I mean? And once again, I know I come out of nowhere sometimes. And I appreciate anybody who stops by, says hello, wants to have any type of talk. You know what I mean? Trend by Vusu Kul. I don't know what that means, but I read it. You know what I mean? And like I'm saying, I try to jump on here when I can, when it's possible. Hopefully, you guys, if you guys not subscribed, subscribe. I come on live every so often when I can. You know what I mean? To try to engage with y'all, trying to show love, see what's going on, and maybe sometimes I could be at different places. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do this a little bit more. I would like to make the channel grow, but at the end of the day, I would like for y'all to check out my music too. If you guys like to hear music, if you don't know I do music, haven't checked out my music, feel free to check it out. Let me know if I'm good or not. You know what I mean? BBA, it was great, hermano. I'm very sorry for what happened to your sister. Well, thank you, and you know what I mean. And of course, I still say my prayers, and you know what I mean. To any fallen loved one, I'm pretty sure all of us could you know what I mean. We'll never forget a family member, a friend, anybody who was special in our lives. You know what I mean. And my sister is always gonna be remembered. I'm always gonna say my prayers. I'm gonna say my hellos. You know, and I'm pretty sure she's helping me in some ways. You know, from above. But check this out, all right? I didn't want to end it in that note, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, it's something positive, it's something at least motivational to keep the grind going, and knowing that hey, life continues. Life could be hard, depressing sometimes, but hey, we gotta go through it and do the best that we can for our kids, for our family, for ourselves. All right. I'll try to jump on later if I can, if possible. All right. If I don't, may y'all have a good rest of the day. Be productive, stay humble, and enjoy it. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Okay. Lace.